Alright, hello everybody, and welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. And oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And you might be wondering why. Because tomorrow, at probably about 2 hours before this time, it's going to be around 8, 9 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. So that'll be 11 o'clock Eastern, probably 3, 4-ish in the afternoon in England or anything like that. Either way, tomorrow morning, we are going to be live streaming from the PlayStation 5 Pro version of The Sim. I'm very excited for that, and hopefully you guys are as well. So again, tomorrow morning, we're diving into the PlayStation 5 version of The Sim early, thanks to Xbox for making that happen. There's also going to be a video that goes out a little bit earlier in the morning that I think you guys will enjoy as well. So not only do we have a long stream planned for that on the PlayStation side, we got some other little surprise that I'm not going to spoil just yet. So hopefully everybody's having a fantastic Monday, and let's have some fun today. So, can I see the marketplace? We can go to the marketplace. We can go over to the marketplace, no doubt. I'll just kind of scroll through there. So yeah, again. Oh, here, I'll wait. I'll say it again when more people file on in here. So again, the marketplace is not going to look like this on the PlayStation. They've put out a new updated FAQ for everybody. It's going to be first-party stuff, so it'll pretty much look like... Here, let me back it up real quick. So if we go to World, you'll be seeing... Is it not under here? How is it not under World? Well, either way, you'll see World and City updates that are released or have been released previously, because if you watch the beta stuff, you know we didn't have everything, like the Japan World update, the Brazil one, and some other ones mixed in between. So those will be in the marketplace, and you'll probably have things like the collaboration aircraft. So maybe the Citation 10 may be there. That'd be kind of cool. So that stuff will be there. But anything third party is probably not going to be available day one. So just keep that in mind. But anyways, I'll kind of scroll through here so you can kind of see, get a general idea of everything. Hello UAE, Vincent, TWR, Monorific, and Leroy. Hello everybody. How are you doing this fine Monday? Hopefully the start of your week is going great. PS5 release week for those of you with the Premium Deluxe or Deluxe Edition of The Sim, which is awesome. I feel like November flew by very quickly, I must say. So there's a wide selection of aircraft that third-party developers create, from airliners to general aviation to fighters and whatever that is. And of course military as well. So you have aircraft like this. You of course have helicopters as well, which you can see here. And TWR, we're on the PC today, if that's what you're asking. Is there any preview on when PSVR 2 support is coming? Nope, just a free update in 2026 is all we know about VR on the PlayStation. Yep, and then you have gliders, avionic systems, and whatever's under... Oh, others, of course, cars and boats and all that fun stuff if you're so inclined to get those. So that's for the aircraft section of the lovely marketplace. And then, of course, we have airports. So if you're wanting a local airport that a third-party developer has handcrafted, you'll be able to do that. You can see we're up to 1,242 airports. Again, this is probably not going to be here on the PlayStation 5's marketplace day one. So just keep that in mind. And of course you have the map view so you can see it from a glance, or if you want to go through the list, you can kind of scroll through here and see what's been added recently, or go through, you know, the highest rated ones, stuff like that. So you can get stuff from bases to municipal airports, helipads. By the way, this one right here is a great add-on down in South America. Really love this one, especially since it was about $6. They did a fantastic job with this, which you can kind of see the pictures there. They fixed the harbor, by the way. It was broke in the video I did, but that's fixed now. But yeah, so there's airports. World is... I don't really do too much with World, because a lot of these add-ons are just kind of useless, honestly. I'll kind of show what I mean by that. Because a lot of it's based on... I mean, there's some good ones in here, don't get me wrong, but... Is this where the... It's where this crap is. Don't bother. I think the lighting looks fantastic, just in the sim in general, instead of paying $7 or $10 for specific cities to have different lights. And I don't think it even looks... I don't think it looks good. So, those are a waste of space on the marketplace, for all I care. So yeah, there's that. There's a bunch of different scenery things there. Some of them are really good, like the CLI 4D designs. They're the ones that made that awesome Yosemite National Park improvement project, whatever they call it. They make some great add-ons for sure. So that's World, which again, probably not going to see on the PlayStation. And then over in Activities, I've never bought a single thing from here. I'm not sure why this is even a thing, to be honest. I mean, if you guys are interested in it, that's fine, but it's just random missions for aircraft. I don't really... I don't know. It's just not something I've ever purchased anything from in this tab. Because, I mean, why spend money on something when you can just do it yourself in free flight, you know? That's what I don't understand. And then lastly, we have customization, which you can get a bunch of different liveries for airliners, for third-party aircraft, all that type of stuff. So, I mean, just for an example, if you had the... Let's go for something default, because again, I'm not sure this is going to be in the PS5 marketplace either. It's going to be very, very limited to start things on off here. But let's say you wanted some A320neo liveries, you'd be able to come to the marketplace and get some stuff from all over the world. They have European, Asian, Middle Eastern, South American, all types of different packs, depending on where you want your liveries to be from. So you have a bunch of options there. So anyways, that's the marketplace. Hopefully that is a good little rundown for you. But again, if you're on PlayStation, keep in mind it's probably going to be very, very limited to start things off with. So we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. Which, by the way, let me just say it one more time. Tomorrow morning, there's going to be a surprise video coming out. And then a little bit later in the morning, we are going to be diving into the PlayStation 5 Pro version of the sim early. Or just, I'll say the PlayStation 5 version early, just to say it that way. But yeah, tomorrow morning we're going to be having a hefty stream all about PlayStation. We're diving in early, thanks to Xbox for that opportunity. So let us dive on in. Can you fly out of ROC, Rochester, New York? Fantastic. I love it. Let's do it. I'm so excited for tomorrow, folks. You don't even know, and I hope you guys are as well. And the way the stream will go tomorrow is we are going to be doing just like what we did in the beta. If you have questions, I mean, any stream, if you have questions, I'll be happy to answer them. But yeah, we'll just be diving through the different modes. I'll be giving my tips and all that type of stuff if you're interested. And then again, we'll probably do some viewer requests. We'll be able to dive into other regions of the world that I was kind of avoiding because the world updates and city updates weren't in the beta. So, I mean, there's going to be so much fun going on. It's going to be a pretty hefty stream, I think. So, hopefully you guys are looking forward to it. Rochester. Is that up in the north? Yeah, it is. There it is. K-Rock. Home of rock and roll. But alright, let me catch up with chat really quick. Hey Cowtown, very excited for the release in 2 days. Absolutely, Leroy, we're almost there. And Omid K6K, welcome to the stream. Will Top Mock Studios be available? Again, anything third party is not going to be at the start of the marketplace, I don't believe. We'll see, but I'm just going to guess that's going to be the case on that, so. Just so we know. I mean, we'll be able to dive into all that tomorrow. We'll check it all out, and then we'll be able to give you definitive answers to those questions. Let's fly in the... I'm kind of in the mood for the Savage Cub. just fly that for a little bit around Rochester. That sounds lovely. No, sir, I'm just highly engaged in your content when I can catch. Oh, I appreciate that, TWR. Happy to have you in another live stream. Hopefully you're having a great Monday. Any news on heavy cargo coming into PS5? No news on that just yet, Cody. We'll just have to wait and see when the full release happens here. And Boeing, which is Robert. Hello, my friend. Hope all is well. Absolutely well. Hopefully for you as well. Also, quick question. Will you be able to use SimBrief? Yeah, SimBrief will be active in PS5 because it was already there in the beta. So, I would imagine... I have no plane. Interesting. Okay. Let me restart that. We already did stuff over Jurassic World when it first came out. But I know it's in the marketplace now. Pretty cool add-on. I know they've made some improvements to it as well, which is nice. But yep, we did a video over that about a couple months ago now. NGSR, Early Access Launch Week. Happy Monday. Yeah, we're almost there. I just remembered if you buy a game on PlayStation, it's automatically added to your library, so when I get my PS5 Pro for Christmas, I can read or download it to the Pro. Yes, absolutely, Monorific. I want to buy the 777 when the PS5 drops. How much am I looking for a good add-on? I think the main developer that's made a great 777, I don't have any experience with it, is probably PMDG. Again, I'm not too familiar with the developers who are fully focused on airliners, but I'm pretty sure that's... I'll double check it when we're back in the main menu here after this flight. By the way, I don't hear any audio. I hope you guys hear it. Because it is very quiet for me. My comment was deleted. There is no deleted comment. I have not seen anything delete. Cupra. Hi all, just a matter of hours before the PS5 release. Can't wait for you to stream tomorrow. Yeah, Truck Driver, really looking forward to it. It's going to be a fun time. I still can't believe I'm having that opportunity, so I'm really excited. Hello, Adam. Welcome, welcome. Tomorrow's stream sounds fun. Yes, really looking forward to it. Can't wait to continue what we did in the beta with, you know, just helping everybody out and going from that. I can't talk about anything else until tomorrow, so, I mean, it's still cool that they let me actually share the news that we'll be diving into it early, though, but that's all I can talk about. Was anyone MSFS PS5 7GB? Oh, are the pre-downloads going on? Because you're probably not downloading everything. Because the official size is going to be around 35 gigabytes or so. Going off of the beta's stuff there. They actually... Here, hang on. I can give you that, because they put out a world thing. Hang on. A release window graphic. And I can tell you right here, right now. By the way, let me be outside for this so you can check out Rochester, which I don't believe is photogrammic. Oh, it's such an exciting week. I'm so... Oh, this is going to be great. So again, one more time in the beginning of the stream, just so everybody's caught up here. Tomorrow morning, there's going to be a video that I think everybody's going to be enjoying. I'm not going to spoil it. I mean, I can't talk about it anyway. Anyways, it's Flight Sim. Tomorrow morning, that'll come out first, and then probably an hour or two later, we will begin our PS5 early stream extravaganza tomorrow morning as well. So, gonna be all about Flight Sim tomorrow. Alright, hang on, I got a little sidetracked here. There we go. There's the release window. So, I make this bigger. There we go. So, early access, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time in Seattle, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on December 3rd in New York. In London, it's 8 a.m. GMT on December 3rd. Let's go to Paris. That's 8 a.m. as well. CET, same with Berlin. CET, 8 a.m. Cape Town, December 3rd, 8 a.m. South American Standard Time, I'm assuming? Or not South Africa Standard. Goodness gracious. So pretty much 8 a.m. your time, December 3rd. Instead of me reading everything. So if you're in New Zealand, it's 8 a.m. for you. Sydney, 8 a.m. Cape Town, 8 a.m. Mexico City, 8 a.m. And then 8 a.m. December 8th for Standard Edition releases. So wherever you are in the world, it'll be 8 in the morning for you. Except for Seattle, for whatever reason. Pacific time is 5 a.m. Pacific time. So, there we go. Hopefully that makes sense. Again, premium and deluxe editions, 8 a.m. your time on Tuesday. Or Wednesday. Wednesday. December 3rd. And then December 8th, 8 a.m. your time at that point. Is there an end in career mode or endless missions? It's endless missions, Tilly, and then of course, as career mode evolves, there'll be new mission types. There'll probably be overhauls of current mission types and everything like that. So it's going to be an ever-evolving mode. Why do you like the small planes? Because I like flying low. I'm not really that interested in flying at 40,000 feet, unless I'm doing career missions or anything like that. The world is too cool to not fly at lower altitudes. Any Phenom 300 for PS5? No, Rick. Am I going to get that Quasar jet spacecraft? No. If it was cheaper, maybe I'd just have it just for fun, but 25 bucks is pretty expensive. Is it Tuesday midnight launch? No. No. This is basically the pre-release hype stream. Pretty much. I mean, that's going to be tomorrow, by the way. It's going to be awesome. I have the Aviator Edition. Very nice. Dark Evo. Very nice. Hey, Catan, keep up the good work. Do you know if the Sim Update 4 is releasing this week as well? PlayStation can't wait for your stream tomorrow. Or PS can't wait. Very nice. Bass, happy to have you back for another stream. I would assume if there's a date, it'll probably be December 8th for Sim Update 4. That's just me speculating. I don't have any insider knowledge. That's just me guessing. For a Sim Update 4 release. Just upgraded to the PS5 Pro and bought the Aviator Edition. Can't wait for Wednesday. That's awesome, Dirty Leads. Very nice. Only a couple days to go. You're going to have a fantastic time. I just purchased the Deluxe Edition. Very nice, Monorific. Great edition. Awesome planes in there. Really love them. But why, when I go into the managed files, it's something about Premium Deluxe and it says unusable, but I cannot download. You'll probably be able to download it. Those files are very small, so once the sim releases and unlocks, it's going to take like a few seconds to unlock it, so you'll be good. What will be your first add-on? In the PlayStation side, the World and City updates. I'll be getting all of those installed and ready to go. That way we're fully up to date. Because again, the beta that we had, we were missing probably 6 or 7 City and World updates. So, that's definitely going to be the first thing I grab. Because those are all free. And again, I'll showcase all that type of stuff, especially things I wasn't able to showcase in the beta since it wasn't there. I will dive into everything like that. I'm assuming we'll be able to install things. So, we'll see. We will definitely see all that tomorrow. But anyways, there's Rochester again. Not photogrammic, so it's just generic buildings down there. But, there we go. Good morning, sir. The Aviator Edition downloaded to my PS5 Pro at 7 a.m. this morning. Very nice, Luig. You're all ready to go then for Wednesday. Nice. Jet 2's already in the sim. I forgot what plane it is. We'll do a check on that. I think it's one specific airliner that has it. but I'll double check for you. Will fighter planes be included in the marketplace on day one? No. Again, anything third party is not going to be available day one. It's going to be probably world and city updates, whatever first party stuff that's going to be available day one, we'll see. But anything third party probably won't be there. That's going to be something that'll just slowly get added throughout the next couple months. Hi Cow, great to see the game is coming to PS5, love the content. Absolutely, Simmons! It's going to be fantastic. We'll be diving into it early tomorrow. Cupra, the crop sprayer helicopter in your last vid, we will have to pay for, I assume. Yes, that was a third-party aircraft from Togg's hangar. In the default sim, you have the H-125 and the Cabri G2? Is it the G2 or G3? Either way, you get the Cabri helicopter, 2 of them for agricultural spraying in the default sim. Cowtown is correct, it's 8 a.m. for Kiwis on Wednesday. Yep, so if you're wondering when it unlocks for you, it's 8 a.m. no matter where you are in the world. So just keep that in mind. There might be some default handcrafted airports that you can go in the terminal, but most of them made by Gaia Simulations didn't include that. A lot of those interiors are made by third-party developers, and they're paid add-ons in the marketplace. I don't even know how to fly, but I want to get started on learning. Nice, Dark Evo. If you've never played a flight sim before, or never really did anything in general with aviation or simming in aviation, don't be worried about, feeling overwhelmed about what's going on. There's a ton of assists. When you first boot up the sim, it'll ask if you want all the assists on, and I highly recommend having those on, because as you get more and more comfortable with flying planes, you'll be able to just turn those off every so often. Just kind of get more comfortable with the sim, the controls, which, by the way, I have a handy video, if you haven't watched it yet, regarding all the buttons and stuff on controller, so that's out there as well. But yeah, it's just, I highly recommend having all the assists on, which again, once you boot up the sim, it's the first thing it asks. So have them all on, and then as you get more comfortable with the sim, you can turn those off one by one as you get more comfortable. Hang on, I'm getting distracted by my landing here. A little bounce there, but we're here. In the Cub. Love this plane. But alright. Had to keep asking, but do we know what the pro upgrades may be? I don't think there are any at launch. Because there's nothing labeled in the store page for it. So I think it's just the standard version. I don't know, maybe something will happen day one. But that is all I know, is that I know nothing. There's been no specifications on that. Alright, so first thing I want to do... Oh, I didn't mean to hit career. So the first week on PS5 will be on Sim Update. I don't believe so, Leroy. No. I do not believe so. Can you fly a fighter other than the F-18? Yes, the A-10 is also available. And if you pre-order the PlayStation 5, you get the T-38 included in your pre-order as well. So, 777 was what somebody was asking. So let me look at that real quick. I think it's PMDG who's made it. Yeah, so that's... Again, airliners are going to be very pricey, which you can see, $75. So yeah. Do not recommend buying... Again, I always like just bringing this up. Don't buy stuff from M Scenery. It's very low quality stuff. It's not very well made. They pipe up their own reviews by putting fake ones in. Asobo, please. I really wish you would get rid of them off the marketplace. But anyways. So PMDG is your main one. They've made the highest quality one out there. Again, I don't have any personal experience with it. I'm not into airliners. It has a 4.5 out of 5 from almost 1,000 reviews, so I'd say it's pretty good. And, high quality from the inside and out. So if you're really looking into it, but again, this stuff is not going to be available day one on the PlayStation 5. I'm pretty sure they've supported Xbox too, right? Yes, they have, so. But anyways, that's how much a decent 777 is going to be running you. You can get the freighter version for cheaper, I guess. But there's that. So, the other thing, Jet 2 holiday livery. I forgot what Airbus has it, but I know one of them does. So let me take a quick look for it. I don't think... Is it the A310? I doubt it is. It could be, though. Let me just do a quick look for that. Nope, just Pan Am on that. I hope it's not the A320, because I think I have an add-on with a bunch of liveries. No, I don't. Good. Who has Jet 2? Is it the A321? Yes. So the A321LR has Jet 2 Holidays livery. So you have KLM, Jet 2, Korea Air, Aeromexico, United, Spirit, Wizz Air, S7 Airlines. I'm probably missing some. But those are all part of the default sim. So no matter what edition you get, you're getting the same amount of liveries for the airliners. But yeah, so there's Jet 2 with the A321. The A330, I bought a livery pack, or was it the A3? No, it should be this one. I think it was the 200. Or the 300. Maybe I disabled the livery so I didn't get confused with what liveries come with the default sim here. Yeah, I must have disabled that. But anyways, you get the point. Those are the default liveries for the airliners. Let's pop into... We'll go into the OH-6A. This is the third-party helicopter. Because I want to keep testing. I don't know what happened. The update, I don't like flying it anymore. It spins too much now. I don't know what happened to it, but... it's gotten kind of annoying. And yes, truck driver, yes, it'll be a little bit earlier. It'll probably be a couple hours from what it is now. So it'll probably be 8 a.m., but it's going to be a long stream. So no matter when you show up, I'll still probably be live. So just keep that in mind. Because it might just be the H500C that's doing it, but we'll just fly around St. Louis for a little bit. Oh, they moved it to the freeware section on the main screen? Gotcha. Gotcha. And then we'll fly like the A10 or something if you're wanting to see that after this. Hey Dean, welcome to the stream. Good evening, Cow, and fellow aviation geeks. Welcome, Ash. Happy to have you here. PS5 will be offering third-party add-ons, just not right at launch. But the marketplace will look pretty much the same as it does here. There'll be some exceptions, just like it is with Xbox. Some Xbox stuff, or some PC stuff didn't come to Xbox. But 98% of the items will be supported on console as well. Hello, Almost Aaron. Good afternoon to you. My flight experience stops at Ace Combat 7. Nice, Dark. No MH60 career support. Yeah, Miltech's just gonna focus on their own career stuff for that. By the way, I hope this isn't too loud here. Turn it down just a little bit. Can't wait till Wednesday. Hopefully I won't crash too much. Hopefully not the bigger B. Hopefully not. And Simon, loving the content, Cowtown. Thank you so much. Do you have any good initial tips for starting out in career mode? Thanks. Like, if you're new to flying, I would avoid career mode just for a little bit. Just get used to flying first, and then dive into it. That's my initial thing for that. But once you're in career mode, I'm trying to think of some key things. I might save my tips for the stream tomorrow, because we're going to dive into career mode and everything like that for our early stream on the PlayStation side. But I'm just trying to think on the top of my head. I mean, one thing, don't rush into buying your own aircraft too soon. Like, just kind of keep building up your own money and focus on the certifications first. And then, once you unlock other things that'll pay more money, then I recommend diving into your own plane. Sure, it's nice having it because you make more money with your own company aircraft, but it's just easier not having to do maintenance so soon. But again, I'll dive into all that again tomorrow, but hopefully that makes sense. Adam! There are more awesome fighters in the marketplace. I bought an F-14, F-35 and the other day, and they are both awesome. Very nice, Adam. Is SU-4 coming with the PS5 release? I'm pretty sure. I am pretty sure with that. That's why I'm guessing that the official release for Sim Update 4 is going to be December 8th. To work alongside the PlayStation 5 release, and then PC and Xbox move into Sim Update 4. Yeah, see, this helicopter, I'm going to showcase what I'm talking about with the H500, because it's not fun to fly that one. I'm not sure why. By the way, St. Louis looks awesome. Oh, shoot, we actually clipped the... Oh, okay, hang on, we're fine. We're going to go ahead and ignore that. I must have crash off. Bonked the lovely arch. I'm locked in on learning about aviation startup stuff. Like, that is confusing, but I'll get used to it. Also learn the phonetic alphabet. Very nice. Savvy. Oh, shoot, AT&T building. Hi, Kyle. Welcome to the stream. Is it possible to delete some aircraft if we don't like it? To have some space on the SSD. So, if you don't plan on it, like, if you have great internet, you don't have to install anything. That's the perk. Like, that's why I like that things are all streamed in here, because everything you're seeing, for the most part, outside of the 36 gigabytes that the sim initially installs at, everything else is streamed in. So, the helicopter we're flying, the photogrammic imagery, all that. So it's not your PC having to install everything and reload it. It's actually being piped in from the servers, which makes it so much nicer. So if there's something you don't like, you're not actually wasting space on your hard drive. But you can disable it so it's not in your plane list if you don't want it there. I can kind of showcase that when we come back into the menu here. Content, if you buy livery add-ons, do they get used by AI correctly? You know, I'm going to be honest, I'm not sure how that works. I don't believe... People that are more into the liveries can probably answer that for you. I'm not sure if the livery packs go to the passive aircraft, you know, the AI ones. I could be wrong on that, but I'm not 100%. So hopefully somebody else can answer that. Tomorrow's video, a scheduled drop, 8 a.m. PST, followed by a stream a bit later. Maybe. But yes, it'll be around that time. So again, there'll be a video showcasing something brand new to the sim that I'm very excited to showcase. That's all I can say. And then a little bit later, probably an hour or two, we'll start our live stream on the PlayStation 5. So it's going to be an exciting day tomorrow for flight sim content. Can you go to New Zealand and go to the airbase? It's on the north. I like it. Assassin. Let's do that. But anyways, a little St. Louis there. Nobody recommended it. I just wanted to go to somewhere photogrammic. But let's head to New Zealand. Oh, yes. So, again, like, let's say I wanted to get rid of some of the Aviator Edition planes that I have in here, like the MU-2. So what we'll do is we'll go to the Marketplace, My Library, and then from here, this is where you will be... Again, I'm not sure if this is going to be available day one on the PlayStation 5. We'll investigate all that tomorrow. This is where you'll be able to install everything. So if you don't have great internet, or if you have data caps, and you're worried about reaching those, and you want to rely less on the internet, this is not eliminating internet usage completely. You will always need to be connected to the internet while flying the sim. This is just a way to eliminate more internet usage being happening. So if selecting everything, you can see to install everything, it's 429 gigabytes. So that's planes, it's AI air traffic models, the passive aircraft models, airports, scenery, world updates, city updates, all that type of stuff. I don't have anything installed. You can see it's grayed out because everything I have is just streamed in. So if, like, let's go to the MU2 that I was talking about here. So if you don't want to see it in your list, you can go to this list here, click on it, disable, and that's it. You don't have to do anything else. You're not installing, you're not uninstalling, you're just telling the sim, I don't want it streamed into my sim anymore. So same for, like, if I didn't like this airport for some reason, I'll disable the airport add-on. The sim knows that, and now it'll revert back to the default Colorado Springs airport and vice versa. So let's say I just bought the thing, it would already be automatically enabled anyways, but let's just say you wanted to re-enable something. I want my airport back. Let me see if I can find it really. There it is. I'll go here, click enable, and that's it. It's not installing anything, it's just enabling it. So if we go to free flight, you'll see my airport is now handcrafted. It has the star, and that's it. It's ready to go. There's nothing else you need to do. Now, if you do end up installing... Oh, the other thing I like about it, too, is when there's updates to world updates, city updates, planes, anything from the marketplace, those updates are automatically there. You're not having to go through all the menus to manually install it. Now, if you do end up installing everything, you will have notifications saying, oh, there's an update available. You'll come here and you click on it, and then it'll probably say update instead of download. So you'll have yellow little text saying update this item. So again, if you're just streaming everything, updates are done automatically. You're not installing anything to your hard drive. It's just all coming from the servers into your sim. If you do end up saying, okay, you know what, I want to install everything, you'll have to manage these updates yourself, pretty much how it was in 2020. So just something to keep in mind, depending on if you're streaming it or if you are installing everything that you can into the sim. So hopefully that makes sense. But alright, let's head over to New Zealand here. And let me see if I can catch up with chat really quick. Oh my goodness, you guys are... Oh my, I'm so far behind. Oh! I love it. Like, it's so awesome seeing this chat just going crazy. Thank you guys so much for the support. I love answering your questions, love helping out and chatting with you guys. Is it the 8th or the 3rd it's out on PlayStation? So Kyle, if you got the Premium Deluxe or Deluxe, it's the 3rd of December. If you pre-order the Standard, it's releasing on the 8th of December. And Churros 2708, hello to you. Does the Airbus joystick will be working with the PS5? Right now, the only one confirmed is the T-Flight Thrustmaster HOTAS 4 that is compatible with the PlayStation. The Deluxe Edition is downloading now. Very nice, Monorific. Question regarding smaller airfields. Is there an option for local smaller aerodromes that may have been made or already... So, Ash, you see all these white dots here? Those are all airports, glider ports, and heliports. So, 60,000 plus airports. Pretty much every airport in the world is in this sim, from tiny little airports to municipal airports to, you know, full-on giant airports all over the place. It doesn't matter the size of the airport, it's in the sim. So, like this one right here, the random FBI base or whatever's sitting here. So, here, let me get out of the helicopter here so we can actually see the other icons. And no matter what edition of the sim you get, you're getting every single airport in the world. The only difference between Standard Deluxe and Premium Deluxe is Premium Deluxe gets 10 more handcrafted airports, Deluxe gets 5 more handcrafted airports, because Standard, I believe, is around 150 handcrafted airports. And again, what the difference is between a handcrafted one and a regular airport is the buildings. So this is a generic one. You're going to just have random buildings. They won't look like they do in real life. But every airport has the right runway orientation and taxiways. It gets it from satellite imagery. And it won't have a star. It'll just be this icon. A handcrafted airport is one that'll look exactly like it does in real life, which you can see that down here in Sydney. We have the little star icon for Kingsford Smith International Airport. So that'll look just like it does in real life. That's kind of how those two things work out. So yeah, no matter what edition you get, you're getting every single airport in the sim. And then of course, if an airport has an add-on, you'll be able to see it when you click on it. It'll have some offers there. You get quick access to it, and then you can kind of click on it and see what it looks like. So if it's not a handcrafted airport and a third-party developer's worked on it, you can of course grab it and make your local airport look as it does in real life. So hopefully that all makes sense there. And where am I going to now? Some airbase up in northern New Zealand. Oh, is this... I think this is it. This... No. This is a different... Crap. Hang on, let me look for this really quick, and then I'll get back to chat here. I'm trying to catch up with everybody. I'm not ignoring you. Oh, man. Alright, where's this at here? By the way, remember that package that I missed the delivery for because I didn't realize it was coming last Wednesday? I still haven't received it. I had to make I had to file some claims on that because I don't know what... UPS has just ghosted me at this point. Google Maps is not loading for some reason. That's cool. Oh, Apple Maps, can you help me out? But yeah, it's been a very frustrating week with that package. It's like, man, I wish I just knew they were here and I would have avoided all this, but no. Now I gotta go through all these extra steps here in order to try to find the thing. Oh, there it is. It's right here. Perfect. Which again, this is another generic airport, which most bases are in the base sim. So, I mean, there's some third-party developers creating handcrafted military bases, which is pretty cool. And since we're military and we're in New Zealand, we'll just go in the A400 for this flight, huh? Make it daytime a little bit more here. Alright, cool. Now we found it. Let me get back to chat. Where am I at here? Oh, that's not what I meant to click. And hello, KP. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you want to check out that airport? Okay, here, hang on. I'll add it to the list here. I need to make a list because I feel like I'm going to be backed up here. List. There we go. I'd fly the C-17, but the thing just... I don't like it. We talked about that in the last stream. It's just not very well optimized. Miltech Simulations needs to come through and work on that. No, I have hiccups. Very good. Alright, while this boots up, let me get through chat some more. Can you go to Malta? Malta is on the list. Who's getting Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 Premium Deluxe? I'm assuming you are British Airways. Very nice if you are. Hey, Captain, I don't think so, at least not at launch. We talking about something else? Who? I don't know, but anyways. Hello, Simon. Evening to you. Hopefully you're having a great day. Crewhead, good day to you, Cow. I'm so excited for the PS5 release. I'll get the early access edition. Thanks for the stream. You are very welcome. Evening, Cow and all. Any word on if the C-160 you have been flying recently will be coming to PS5? I'm sure it will down the road, Alan. No doubt about it, because it's supported on Xbox as well. So I'm sure they'll bring it over to PlayStation when the time comes. GSR, do your crashing in free flight. Crashing can be expensive in career mode. Yes, absolutely. How goes it, Cowtown? It's going great. Flocala? Hopefully I pronounced that right. Hello, Sean. Have you flown through the arch yet? Yes. We did, actually, Sean. We did that in St. Louis. Am I that far behind? Or are we talking about something else? But yeah, we flew through the St. Louis Arch. All PS Plus people, RDR1 is coming to Essential Extra and Premium. Very nice. I'll probably play that again, because I love Red Dead Redemption. Hello, CJs. Hello, Mr. Town. Mr. Town? This is unbelievable. I'm just kidding. Did you see the video I tweeted you about the Embraer. I would love to just have Embraer in general in the sim, especially their airliners. I like seeing them flying around, so I would definitely like seeing that. But I did see it, yes. Holy crap, Whiskey with the 4.99. Countdown, I appreciate all the info and help. Looking forward to Wednesday. I may have to use a sick day. I'm sure work will understand. I'm sure they will, but thank you so much for the 4.99. I saw it pop up, so I had to scroll down a little bit, but thank you so much, Whiskey. That is very kind of you. I'm glad you continue to enjoy the content enough to use the super chat feature. Very, very kind. Oh, I can't believe how far back I am. Oh my. It's such a nice problem to have. Goodness. Scrolling through so much chat. But yeah, Embraer, would love to see them in the sim. I'm hope maybe that's the December surprise. That'd be cool. Yeah, my internet, actually every available internet in Seychelles is crap. So yeah, I mean, hopefully, I mean, we'll see. We'll check it out tomorrow. I would imagine you'll be able to download as well there. Can you play it offline without Wi-Fi or internet? No, Kyle. I hope F-16 is coming to PS5. It's my favorite jet. Very nice, Hexen. It's a great favorite jet to have. Happy to be able to catch the stream at home with pink eye. Oh, my goodness. Well, hopefully you get over that very nice and quickly. But welcome to the stream. You might see more detailed aircraft now once you have the actual plane or some basic liveries. Which graphics card do you play with? On PC, I have a 3060 RTX, which, again, we're playing on PC today. But yeah, this is a 3060 RTX that we're running with 64 gigabytes of RAM, an i7-7700 series Intel Core CPU, right? I don't know. I don't know why I try to make it like I know what I'm talking about with PC specs. I have no idea. All I know is I'm just happy the PC is handling the sim alright, so. Oh, good. Okay, this is a fast takeoff. The gears are going in, right? Yes, okay. Just really slow. Wasn't sure about that. A lot of New Zealand is photogrammic, which is really nice, because they had a world update a bit ago, but it's nice seeing how much the country of New Zealand is photogrammic. That'll be great if SU4 releases on the 8th. I've recently tried the beta on Xbox Series X, and I've got to say there's a huge improvement in the physics and overall feel. Career mode included. Can't wait. Absolutely, Nura. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll be... Oops, sorry. Pretty sure December 8th will be a release for Sim Update 4. F-16 just got added to the marketplace. Oh, did it? I'll have to take a look at it. Can you say whether this something new to the sim is the notorious December surprise or just regular launch? No, this has nothing to do with December surprise. This is just something else. Will I be able to see my home city of York, UK on PS5? Dirty Leads, you will. No doubt about it. Because this is a one-to-one recreation of Earth. This isn't a smaller version of it. So whatever flight time takes in real life is how long it'll take in the sim. So if you're doing a flight from New York City to Heathrow Airport, you can expect it to take that same amount of time. Or from Sydney to, I don't know, Dubai, whatever, any of those types of flights. I mean, this is the full world. It's not like any other sim out there where it's just a smaller recreation of some simple areas. No, this is everything. The digital twin, as they like to call it, of Earth. Hey Cow, if you want an example, go to RJFF, or Romeo Juliet Foxtrot. Foxtrot on the world map, it only shows one runway. If you get the add-on, it will show both, and actually the sim calls out the runways. I mean, if you're just talking about like some inconsistencies, I mean, there's going to be some of that, again, you know, since it is the full world. There's going to be some locations where there's an airport where there shouldn't be. You know, it might be an older airport that was destroyed, but it's still there. So there's things like that can happen if that's what you're talking about. Did you say you will play the PS5 version tomorrow? How does that work? It's the first right now. Because I was lucky enough to be granted an early copy of the PlayStation 5 Sim from Xbox, and they're letting us showcase it a day prior to the Deluxe and Premium Deluxe release. So that's what we're going to be streaming tomorrow. We're just so chatty on launch, we can't help ourselves. I mean, I'm okay with a GSR. I mean, I still don't think it's a max of 30 frames per second. Like, I feel like it's higher than that. I mean, I really enjoyed my time with the beta version of the Sim, and we'll just see what's going on with the full release one tomorrow. Area 51 is in the game, yes, absolutely. Oh, brilliant! Thank you for that. The aerodrome is EGBT. If you could please go there if you have to. Oh, absolutely. It'll be the next spot, EGBT. Echo Golf Bravo Tango. Is there an offer for the Seychelles? Probably. What server am I on? I should be US West. Yep. Same as always. Hello, Tusi. Hello, DLW. And Brandon, the agony is real. The Sim is loaded on my PS5, and I still have a day and 18 hours left. Ove. At least there is light at the end of the tunnel. Yeah, we're almost there, Brandon. Fly a chopper. We did fly a chopper. But I can always fly another one. That's fine. I've seen in the media package delivery trend lately with drivers just quickly leaving the notice without even much of an attempt to deliver the package. I mean, wow, I'm so far behind. Oh my goodness. I can't believe how far behind I am. Yeah, it was really weird because the note they left had nothing on it either. And I don't know. It was really weird. And then they said, because the original delivery was Wednesday, which I didn't know was happening because the original thing said December 1st, which is today. And then it's like, okay, I missed the delivery. We'll try again on Friday. I'm like, okay, I'll spend the whole day waiting for you to come on Friday. And there was never a truck that came. After that window passed, it's only just said, oh, we'll get you a new delivery date as soon as possible. And it's never changed since. So I'm like, okay, I'm just going to write a file report and go from that. It's just so annoying. Because if I knew they were there, because I was streaming at the time, and then 20 minutes afterwards, like, oh, we missed you. It's like, oh, crap. And now I'm even more annoyed that I missed it, because I would have been able to avoid all this nonsense, but we'll see what happens now. But anyways. But yeah, I looked at UPS's Twitter account, and there's so many people saying the same thing. I'm like, oh, that's not good. I mean, if I don't get it, then I better get a refund, because that was not a cheap delivery, and I'm very annoyed by that. Because that's the first time I've ever had any issues with it. I've ordered a lot from, you know, everything from... Oh my goodness. I'm almost stalling out the crap, which... We're fine. I was too busy looking at this. I mean, I've ordered so many packages from UPS, FedEx, and even DHL, Prime. I've never had any issues like this before, so it's just really annoying, but hopefully I'll get something fixed, or they can figure out the package hasn't been delivered and it can get delivered, because this has been frustrating, needless to say. Just pre-ordered Deluxe. Very nice. Devil made me do it. Very nice. Deluxe is great. I love the planes in there. It's a great addition. Does Flight Sim have the New Zealand Army plane, the Hercules? There's no C-130, no. Ding Dong Ditch, pretty much. And again, just got back to Whiskey's $4.99. Again, thank you so much for that. And Crewhead, you'd pre-ordered the Aviator Edition. Very nice. Hopefully you enjoy that. Brandon, also, could you please fly over Tonga? I will add it to the list. But anyways, there's a little fly over the northern area of New Zealand here, which again is all nice and photogrammic. I'm trying to catch up with chat here. The Greybeard showed up. Sup, DLW? Tus, Omar, everybody? In an ATR? I mean, we can fly the ATR. Because, again, that's another one that's in the Aviator Edition. The ATR is a great one, minus some of them have terrible prop animations. Really love this helicopter here. Another one that is included in the Aviator Edition. The Bell 47. 707 is a disappointment. 307 Stratoliner, nothing really problematic with that. Just, this plane is the one I found out my package wasn't delivered, so now I don't like it anymore. That was the start of it all. But yeah, we can do the... Well, here, I'll do the helicopter, and then the next location, we can do the ATR. Did the H225... It has a different thumb... Wasn't it a white thumbnail before? Did this finally get updated? That would be a shocker. I doubt it. Hang on, let me just do a quick check on this. The only way to tell is if the pilot's still floating in the middle of the cabin area here. Would love an Embraer 195 E2 Oh, I love your idea, Alan. That would be nice. Loving the content, keep it up. I'm glad you enjoy it, Carlog. Very much appreciate it. Glad you're enjoying it. I got the Aviator Edition pre-downloaded. Can't wait. Very nice. Latterus? I hope I pronounced that right. Hey, Cowtown, was curious if you will be doing community flights together on PS5 or anytime I'm flying in stream, minus some test streams and what we'll do tomorrow, where we'll be kind of in a mix of different modes. Most of my streams are always in free flight, so whenever I'm streaming, you'll be able to just join in and hop in and fly with me. There's never any specific... Nope, there he is. I still see him there. Got my hopes up for nothing. I don't think Hype Performance Group is ever going to update this thing. Because this is what your pilot's sitting like, and it's been like this since release, and they've never pushed out a single update to their helicopter. It's ridiculous. I'm hoping they get dropped and some other developer can work on this helicopter. Because they obviously don't care. Well, just thought I'd check it, because it seemed like the thumbnail changed, but it might have just been because of the livery. Any hoozles. Let me hop back in, because this was a great helicopter. And then we'll head to this airport here. Of Echo Golf Bravo Tango. This sounds Australian. Oh, never mind. It's in England. Never mind. We'll let that load in here. Maybe. There it goes. But there we are. We'll make it daytime. I don't know why my cursor's so slow. And hang on, let me just... I want to double check here to make sure I'm not missing anything on my claims. Because I really don't want to go the refund route. I'm just hoping they find the packages and be like, why wasn't this delivered? And then it just gets to me and it's just easier. But they've both been received because for whatever reason, oh, whatever. Just... Oh. Oh, shoot. Hang on. I don't want this white livery. Hang on. Let me change that really quick. We flew with the white livery last time. Oh. There we go. I was about to say, I know I had other liveries there. Let's go with the red and black. That sounds nice. Perfect. Yeah, I'd figured you would like that video, especially with the explanation about the rare Brazil-Africa crossing safety measurements, like the different communication systems, etc. KLM does a lot of social media. They're a fun company to follow. Very nice. I will keep it in mind. They laid fiber across my hay field the other day, so I might have decent internet in 5 years or so. Oh, very nice, Adam. Get the lights on. Again, this is a helicopter in the Aviator Edition. Probably one of my favorite helicopters. I kind of wish I didn't get rid of it for a long time, because I haven't flown it since the last stream. And then before that, it was 2020, but it's a great sightseeing helicopter. We have a Costco in Westgate, and you're flying near it. Nice. Hey mate, just pre-ordered the deluxe version on PS5, and I can't wait. From Perth, Western Australia. GG's, one sleep to go. No doubt. Hemiroar? Hopefully I pronounced that right. Awesome, we're almost there though, but welcome to the stream. Happy to have you here. And your sim, CFI. Hope stream goes well. It's going fantastic. Welcome to the stream. And very nice, CJ's. Yep, it'll be a fantastic... It'll be a hefty one tomorrow, probably, as well. And almost there, GSR. Are we able to talk with ATC on PS5, and will the Pro be better graphics than the standard PS5? I think it's pretty much similar. I still think there's probably a bit of a difference with performance. I really don't know. I don't have a base PS5. But either way, it was a very enjoyable experience. So this is another area that does not have photogrammic imagery. So you're just going to get generic buildings around here. But yes, Dirty Leads, if you want to talk to ATC, you can absolutely do that. I just don't do it for the live streams because I don't want them talking over me or just having that jumbled mess. But here, I'll just kind of do an example here.
Oxford approach, CTWN 32 Papa Tango, Alpha 1, Tree 8 is type 1 miles northeast of Echo Golf Golf 50 1000. Request flight following. CTWN 32 Papa Tango, Alpha 1, Tree 8, Oxford approach, Squawk 2, Tree 27.
But this whole thing is in every version of the sim. I just leave it alone because I don't feel like dealing with it. I want to just focus on you guys and flying as opposed to just dealing with, you know, ATC. So that's why most of my streams, you're not hearing it. But if you watch like pre-recorded videos, especially in career mode, we're of course using ATC because you have to do that. You get deducted points if you don't. So I'll just do this last one and we shouldn't have to hear from them anymore. If I fly to the North Pole, will I find Santa Claus in the game? I mean, maybe. You never know. And yeah, Dirty Leads, that's on the list. Just got a couple more things to go through and then we'll be over in York. What does recharge mean? Does just before landing an airplane? Or is it another word? I'm just not going to say the other word just because I don't need YouTube demonetizing me because it might think I'm just saying it. You're thinking of like airliners. It's just basically you're wanting to flare the aircraft. That's how I'll go about saying it because I'm just not going to say it because YouTube will probably be like, oh, why are you saying that? So, anyways, can you fly over Philadelphia? Yes, I will add it to our list here. Just going to do a landing in this real quick. Philadelphia is on the list. I am back, love your content. Which would you recommend me, standard or deluxe edition? Lucas, I mean, that is all up to you. The thing I recommend, especially if you're not too picky about the aircraft and the other editions, right off the bat, standard's a great way to go. Because down the road, if you do end up wanting to upgrade, you can do so in the sim and then get those other editions. So if you down the road you want the deluxe edition, you can just grab it from there. But I'm glad you enjoy the content, Lucas. Happy to have you here. Hi Cowtown, hope you will make beginner video. There's a lot of new pilots on PS5. Happy for you that you have early access for early stream. I'm new to all this, but can't wait for Wednesday. Well, I appreciate it, DH man. I actually have done a couple beginner videos, one over gyroscope controls, one over the default DualSense controller layout stuff. So if you're interested in learning about the controls already, I have a video over that. And I also have a video over flight planning. So I have a few of them out there already. But glad you enjoy the content, DH. And David, hello, hello! Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We'll definitely do the blimp. Is this update applied to the PS5 version? I'm pretty sure it's not going to be running on Sim Update 3. So we'll kind of check that out tomorrow. Hot air balloon! Just dropped $100 on the deluxe. See you guys in the sky. Very nice, Ethan. That's a great addition to grab too. I mean, I love the planes. The Albatross in there, the Cessna Sky Courier, the Cessna 404 Titan. There's a lot of great ones in there. Oh, plopped in a little too hard there, but a great helicopter. It's part of the Aviator Edition. Really like that one. All right. I'm almost caught up with the chat. Oh, no. The H225 is a premium deluxe one. Yep. And that's what frustrates me so much, is why High Performance Group is just kind of ignoring it. Because I know Asobo's not very happy with them either, based off the last couple development streams, so I think they're probably close to kicking them off that project, because they obviously don't care about the helicopter. It's as simple as that. Because, I mean, the sim's been out for over a year, and High Performance Group has put 0 updates out towards it. It's very frustrating. Because it's a cool helicopter. I mean, I'd love to fly it some more, but it's just not very good. Because they don't seem to care about it over at Hype Performance Group. So, we'll do this in the ATR. I think it was this one that was fine. I don't think it has any other liveries. But again, this is part of the Aviator Edition. Oh, shoot, it did have other... What in the world? Air Saint-Pierre. I'll just get that one. That looks nice. We're going to an island, so... Which, I don't think Malta is photogrammic. Doesn't look like it from here. It becomes the busiest airport in the world when the British Grand Prix is on nearby... Oh, very nice. That's pretty cool, DLW. Very nice. And Davey, yeah, I can... Here, I'll make that our next one really quick, since you want to see the live weather. Scotland. Live weather. Perfect. This is going to be a plane that's getting a 2024 update, which is going to be nice. I'm really hoping it'll be supporting career mode. And walk-around mode, since it doesn't do that. We're going to get this just set up already for us. Do you have blurry ground textures when you zoom into the ground at around 2,000 feet in the world map? I mean, when it's loading things in, but I can always double check it. Why is heavy cargo still not available? I don't know. I'm hoping it'll come out with the public release of Sim Update 4. Licensed Shrimp. If I don't have the same custom settings in free flight as you, will I not be able to see you, like the weather or anything? Yes, so I'll dive into it when I have the menus up. And we can kind of talk about that so you can see what you need to have. Because if you're not seeing your friend, those will be things that you'll want to check on. But I'll definitely look at that when we're back in the menus here. Any settings where you can have random emergencies? I mean, I know there's some plane, especially third-party ones, that have it to where you can have random things happen based off time limits or stuff. But in the default sim, I don't think so. Unless you're flying in career mode and you're not maintaining your aircraft, you can have flaps breaking, gears not retracting, stuff like that, engines going out. So you can have emergencies in career mode for sure. Sorry, so you can buy standard and then upgrade to premium deluxe and just pay the difference? Yes. Absolutely, Dark Killer Ghost. That is correct. And Lucas, yes, if you get the Premium Deluxe, Deluxe, or Aviator Edition, it'll be releasing on December 3rd. Thanks for the content. Have my PS5 Pro now, Premium Deluxe pre-ordered, and PSVR 2 ready for next year. Oh, that's nice, Stanley. I'm very excited to see what PSVR 2 is going to be like on here. Very much looking forward to it. Yes, live players will show up as green on the map. Love the stream. I've been signed off sick from work for 2 weeks. Couldn't have happened at a better time. Yeah, that's perfect, Aiden. Hopefully you're not actually sick or anything like that. Hopefully you're all good. If you are sick, hopefully you recover nicely. But either way, you will have Flight Sim to keep you entertained. And Ash, thank you so much for the $1.99. And you are very welcome. It was great flying around your area there. So again, thank you so much for that super chat. I'm so glad you guys are just continuing to enjoy the content. What is this taxiway here? Oh my goodness. Hang on. But truly, I mean, if you're a member, if you're a super chatter, or if you're just chatting, or if you're not even chatting and just watching, thank you guys so much for the continued support of Flight Sim content on the channel. I'm just so glad you guys continue to enjoy it, find it informative, and also a big thing that I really wanted to focus on too was not wasting your guys' time, especially with update videos. It always makes me happy seeing comments. It's like, oh, thanks for getting straight to the point. Because I know content is just becoming so much of just bloated nonsense, clickbait nonsense. Like, oh, I'm going to put the thing that people are clicking on the video at the end of the video. And, you know, it's just all that just crap nonsense. So it's all about gameplay, giving you the information at, you know, and not wasting your time. So I'm just glad everybody's enjoying that content. And that's how it will always be. It'll never be filled with ad reads or anything like that. It'll always just be the way I do content here. Nice and calm. No overreactions or just... I mean, it's just... That's why I don't watch much YouTube anymore. So much of it is just ridiculous. Especially with ad reads and crap. It's just like, oh, skip. I'm not going to listen to a minute or 30 seconds of you saying, oh, this part of the video is sponsored by... No thanks. Leave me alone. Had beta, have HOTUS that works, PSVR 2 owner for a while, Premium Deluxe ordered, ready for my 172 with Steam gauges. Very nice, Treb. Why are we not... Oh, I always forget the gust lock. That's important. Get rid of that or you're not taking off. Oh, man. Another area with no photogrammic imagery, but that's alright. Spent a lot of time in VR with that plane on 2020. Nice, Treb. I mean, yeah, it's just going to be really exciting. I'm looking forward to it. And KP, what's up, everyone? I'm like a kid at freaking Christmas right now. Can't wait. Only a couple more days left, KP. So, it's not going to be available in the marketplace right now, but when that update comes out that I'm talking about next year, with the ATR, where it'll bring 2024 compatibility and whatever else they plan on bringing. Hopefully career support Asobo, huh? That'd be nice. But once that happens, then it will be in the marketplace to purchase separately. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of the reason why at least Asobo knows who not to work with for future things. Because I highly doubt they'll ever work with Hype again. Can you conclusively say that you think the PS5 Pro handles Flight Sim 2024 better than the Xbox Series X based on what you've seen so far? Again, my experience with Flight Sim was on the PlayStation 5 Pro, which is now a year old, compared to a 5-year-old console. So I still believe the performance is better, yes. But again, that's not surprising. It's newer hardware, so... And the other side of it, too, that I like the PlayStation 1 over the Xbox is just the extra ways of playing. The gyroscope motion controls, VR support, PlayStation Portal. Like, I can't wait to do career missions while I'm not around and just kind of, you know, getting some more money going, building up my company while I'm not even sitting next to my PlayStation. Just those extra benefits of playing without just... Because, you know, Xbox Series X doesn't have that. We don't have VR there. We don't have gyroscope in the Xbox control. You know, there's just so many cool features that I'd love Xbox to go into that just aren't there. So that's another reason why I'm really looking forward to pretty much making that, in my own time, my main platform to play on. It's gonna be nice. Speaking of the Saab 340, could you please fly over Oslo, Norway? Oh, we flew over Oslo. Oslo's very... It's photogrammic, but I mean, we'll fly over it. Hello, Mrs. Sir DLW. Oh, wait, no, I was just replying to that. Okay. I'm getting the game on the 8th. Is the game worth the money? Oh, it's absolutely worth the money, Davey. Cannot wait for this sim. Absolutely, Mateo. Almost there. And Binky with 10 gifted memberships. Oh, my goodness. The Tusi, Brian, Cody, Brian. Another... Oh, there's a lot of Brian's going. Apparently, the name needs to be Brian here. Stefan. Vizulez. Thornton. Denny. Daddy Crick and Henry have all received a gifted membership from Binky. Thank you so much again for 10. That's probably bringing you up to like 250 at this point, Binky. Very much appreciate it. Like I always say, thank you for your continued support, and I'm glad you guys continue to enjoy the content to even utilize these features. Thank you so very much, and congratulations to everybody who's received a gifted membership. Thank you, thank you. Ren, I think it's just probably going to be like a slow roll of things. We might see things throughout the next couple months. I doubt it's going to be something we wait for everything to pop into. So it's going to be something that we have to just wait and see. Was Iceland with photogrammetry? Wouldn't it be awesome if the volcano would erupt in the game? The volcano, I know the volcano doesn't erupt. There might be some photogrammic imagery, we'll see. But again, thank you so much, Binky. Evening to you as well. I know Cal says he's going to keep it simple with the peripherals, but I'm kind of wondering what his flights will look like if he had a full setup. I don't want a full... Like, I've never wanted a full setup. I mean, just like with PC, because I haven't even used my Thrustmaster since I played on the... Because everything I've been doing was just with a controller. But yeah, I don't need all those extra things, like having a full-on Airbus or Boeing cockpit in here. It would drive me nuts, because if I ever move... That's the way I think. It's like, I don't want to have all this stuff to pack up. So all I have is a Thrustmaster HOTAS 1, and that's it. So that's why I'm happy that the gyroscope is the thing on PlayStation, because a lot it's like, oh, I don't need a second flight stick now. So. But yeah, that's the main reason. I don't want to have to move all that crap. Are you doing career mode in this stream? No. Just doing free flight, just in case anybody was wanting to join up in the stream here, but... Because, yeah, regarding live streams, it's always going to be pretty much free flight, except for, you know, test streams, we might be in career mode, or streams like tomorrow where we're diving into the PlayStation 5 version of the sim early. We'll be in all kinds of different modes, so... Even if it was just reviews. Oh, I'm not going to do that either. I mean, I got sick and tired of stupid Pimax continuing to email me about, oh, we'll lend you a Pimax to do a video. I don't want your headset. Leave me alone. I don't want to do that. I'm not that interested in peripherals, so I wouldn't be a good reviewer for it, because I just really don't care for it. The thing I review are things in the marketplace in the sim, from airports. I like doing my before and afters with it. Those are reviews that you'll get from your new planes. I like to do first flight videos. But yeah, peripherals are just never anything I'm that interested in. And Geyer, yeah, the FAQ, the updated one that they just put out last week, it was Thursday, I believe, it still just shows Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS 4 as the only one confirmed regarding peripherals. Oh, Andre, oh, yeah, there's going to be a lot of career mode tomorrow, I can just tell you that right now. There is going to be plenty of career mode to dive into. And Adam with 5 gifted members. What is going on here? Thank you so much. And Geyer and Subin, SJ, Aoklia. I'm sure that's how you pronounce that. Heart Healer, all received a gifted membership. Congratulations. But thank you so much, Adam. I will get a full cockpit after I win the lottery. I will put it next to the full racing rig for F1. I'll see, there you go, CJs. Alright, we're just going to land at the airport we were just at. Wherever it is. I think it's over. Oh, I see it. Oh, by the way, hang on, sorry. I have the water on low. Oh, man. When don't I have it on low? Because most of the time I don't fly over water, so I don't really care to have it high, but... There we go. Oh. I hope that's actually the boat's name. Just unavailable. That'd be a great boat name. Was this beeping the whole time? I'm sorry if it was beeping the whole time. I just heard it. Hopefully it was just because of overspeed. It's always crazy seeing that in the chat though, the gifted memberships and stuff. Like you don't know how much I appreciate it. Everything that the channel makes pretty much goes back into the channel, you know, paying for airport add-ons, airplanes, stuff like that. So very much, again, appreciate it, folks. You order Microsoft Flight Sim for PS5? I'm curious. About? Hey, John, welcome to the stream. I almost said hey, Cowtown, because I just was going to read the... Goodness. Hello to myself. We've begun an investigation to locate the package. Oh, thank goodness. That makes me happy. There we go. It's not gonna be a good landing because I've hardly flown the ATR in a while, so just keep that in mind. 45,000 subs soon. I mean, yeah, that's... We started the month of October with 40. So it's so cool to see the channel growing and more people just getting interested in flight sim. It's just... There's nothing else out there like this. Love this sim. Yes, it has its up and downs. Yes, there's things I've wanted fixed since the start that I'm still annoyed isn't fixed, but...
30, 20,
so much of the sim is just awesome. But anyways, there's the ATR in Malta. Which again is going to be a plane that is getting a 2024 update. It's going to bring all kinds of 24 compatibility in, and again, hopefully career mode, because it would be really fun to use that one in career, I think. Especially doing some like island hopping, passenger transport stuff would be nice. All right, Edinburgh. Is it Edinburgh or Edinburgh? I'm not gonna bother. I'm probably butchering it, and then people are gonna get mad. Oh, by the way, this is what a multiplayer player looks like on the world map. They're gonna be green. And what are they flying in? They're flying in an A330 at 111,665 feet. They still haven't fixed that one. That's funny. But anyways, you'd be able to spawn on them too if you wanted to. The other side of it too is, of course, you will find real-life airlines in any plane that's on flight radar. It'll be in the sim and simulated there. So we have a British Airways 203, which if we go to flight radar right now, well, we can click on it too. But yeah, it's putting in the wrong altitude, because even that is showing 118,000 feet. That's a pretty fancy Boeing 777 right there. But it's going from, I think Echo Golf Lima Lima is Heathrow, right? Might be something else. But anyways, going to Boston. That's a real flight in the sim. And then, of course, you can spawn on it, fly the whole way with it if you want, watch it land, and all that good stuff. But yeah, I want to showcase why I'm not liking Togs Hangar's H500. I don't know what it's doing, but with the agricultural spray, I was going to oh, there's another player. I saw him. Don't hide under Manchester. There's another one. But alright, sorry. Anyways, got a little sidetracked there. It's Ireland. Where? Oh, here we go. Right here. And you wanted live weather, correct? So let me go. Oh, I completely... Somebody was asking about this. So, whenever you're wanting to play with friends, this is very important. There's a couple things you need to look at. So, let me just back up here for a second. So, when you go to free flight, you'll have flight conditions up here in the top right. You'll click on this, and you'll want to have multiplayer set to all players. And what that means is, because if you have it set to live, you're only going to see other players that are flying with live weather and time conditions. If you're not worried about that, I suggest keeping it to all players, because then if they're flying with live weather and time, you're still going to see them, and you're seeing everybody else that has custom weather, custom time, or anything like that. So live, and all players is where I have mine set to. The other side of it is, if we click settings, online, multiplayer servers. If you're on a different server, like let's say you're on West US and your friend is on East US, you're not going to see each other. So you'll want to double check your servers that you're all on the same one. You have East, West US, you have Southeast Asia, Western Europe, Northern Europe, and then back to East and West US. So make sure you're on the same server, and under flight conditions, make sure you're on all players. And make sure you're not on... Because the other thing, too, I figured this out on accident, because I turned it off at one point. If for whatever reason you turn multiplayer off, and turn it back on, and you go to flight conditions, you'll notice... Oh, they must have changed it. Because it was never resetting after multiplayer turned back on, so it would stay on off, and multiplayer would still basically be off. So, just forget I said that. But anyways, all players, live, and then you want to make sure you're on the same multiplayer server under online. I would still like to see this toggle be in the flight conditions menu instead of going through other menus. It'd be nice to just have that down here to select what server you want to be at. But you know, if you want to add that, that'd be cool. you know, why have other menus to go through and when you can just have a toggle for your server right here from the flight conditions menu? I think that'd be nice. Because you can just have that in the settings anyways if you wanted to, but since the main priority for multiplayer is free flight, it would make sense to have it there. But alright, sorry. Weather here. Goodness. And it is, John. I don't have a police helicopter. The C-160, most definitely. That's the first one I'm hoping can get there pretty early on the PlayStation side of things. Would definitely hope to see that. So we got a little bit of a sprinkle going on. Some heavier rain patches around here. Oh. Oh, I have this. Okay, hang on. I don't want slew mode. But yeah, this is live weather and time right here in Scotland. That's where I wanted to go, right? Goodness. The pre-install should already be going on, actually. I think it happened this morning. Speaking of Embraer, by the way. Got an E170. So this plane we're seeing is an actual airliner taking off in real life. So if there's friends or family that you're wanting to fly with, you'll be able to do that. Oh! Speaking of... Oh, hang on. I got exciting news. People were always asking what you don't get if you don't have PS Plus. I just remembered they updated the... Hang on. I have a definitive answer for you now on that as well. Oh, look at that. You can see that the rain's coming more into the airport now. It's starting to pick up a bit more. Oh, I love it. The Sims so... Whew. It's awesome. And it's only going to get better. Alright, so... Question. Does Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 require a PlayStation Plus membership to access the simulator's online features? PlayStation Plus membership is only required to access multiplayer features. So live air traffic, live boats, live weather, that is not tied to PlayStation Plus. It's only just flying with other people. So everything else, you know, live-wise, does not require a PlayStation Plus membership, which is really cool. So... just thought I'd clarify that. I had a lot of questions throughout the beta about it, and now I actually had some definitive answers to what's missing without a PlayStation Plus. So that's only multiplayer gameplay. But everything else, live weather, live air traffic, is not tied to it, which is pretty sweet. Would be nice if they made the people on your friend list a different color, make those people blue or something. Yeah, I don't think that is the case. It would be a nice change for sure. I just never have anybody on my friends list, so... But yep, see, now, because when we first spawned in here, it was just like, you know, a few drops here and there, and now it's kicked off quite a bit. But I want to show you what I mean with the H500. I'm going to turn up the daytime a little bit. Because this just is not fun to fly anymore. I don't know what happened with it. Because the other one flew normally, but this one just acts weird. What happened in the live stream Friday last week? I don't think I was ever planning one last week. Thanksgiving was Thursday, so I was kind of just taking an extended break. I was messing with my package issue and just all this other nonsense was going on, so I just decided to wrap up. Plus, we had a beta update video go out as well. So typically, if there's a video that goes out, most of the time I'm not streaming that day. Just something to keep in mind. There's some exceptions, of course, like tomorrow. There's going to be a video that releases checking out something new in the sim. And then, of course, live streaming the PlayStation 5 version of the sim as well. We're really looking forward to it. Did you see Honeycomb Echo Aviation Controller? Is this gonna... What is this thing doing? Why does it keep booting up? Like, what is... Oh. The Echo 8... What the heck is... Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know... That looks quite weird. I mean, I'm sure people will like it, but yeah, I don't know if I'd like that personally. Does it have gyroscope controls? But yeah, that's definitely not something for me. So is this gonna... What is this? I don't know what they did to this, but I'm not very happy with it after that update that Tog's Hangar did. I'm not sure why it's so weird with the H500. Because it seems like it's a really big controller too, and I don't know. But alright, this is the other thing I'm not very fond of with this thing, because you'll see it pretty soon after we take off. It wasn't doing that before, at least not that I remember it doing. And this is with the tail collective thing. Like, this is the only helicopter that does this. And it's very annoying, because you're always having to fight with it the whole time. And it's really obnoxious. And it's ruined my enjoyment of flying this thing. Because I'm always having to put in left tail rotor, or else it's just always going to be doing that. So, not very fond of it. I'm not sure why it's become such a pain to fly. But anyways. Moving on. Over to York. Which I'm sure they mean York, Nebraska. They have a cool water tower there. I'm just kidding. You know, I've been here enough, you think I'd remember where that is, because we've flown there before. Okay. Somewhat close to it. Okay, I need to get rid of the helipad here. We're gonna fly something else. Let's go into the... Let's do the 125 again. It's been a bit since I've flown that. But yeah, that helicopter's not in the default sim, by the way. That's just a third-party one. There it is. I'm gonna set this to daytime. Just checked my PS5. It installed in the background sometime. Just a shame. I'm leaving on vacation. Oh no, Sean! Oh, that's right. You said you were... Yeah, that's right. I should still have that... I don't think I deleted it. Yes, I do still have your flight out of Ottawa. So we'll definitely make sure to look at it in the sim. But anyways... Here's York. On a nice rainy day. Again, not photogrammic. Can you do a night or at least darker flyover of YVR? YVR, no, that's Canada. Is that... By the way, there's how people will look like in multiplayer. Hang on, I'm trying to get them out. Zoom in, please. You'll see what they're flying, how far away they are, and what their altitude is. So that's how multiplayer players will look in the sim. Hey, Heisenberg! And Nalurush, welcome as well. Oh, it's Vancouver, gotcha. I knew it was somewhere in Canada. And a lot to look forward to on the PlayStation side too, Road Dogg, with VR and all that. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, roughly, yeah, that's how the plane just spins all the time in career or anything like that. It's the only helicopter that does it. Pretty obnoxious. Quite obnoxious. And it happened after their update, so who knows? But anyways, there's York. There's York. Welcome back from dinner, Tusi. Alright, next up we have Tonga, which I'm gonna guess is in Africa. Nope. Oh, wow, it's just those are some tiny islands. Dang. No. Alright, so there's feet. Okay, it should be here. Alright. Yes. Oh, there's actually some POIs. Interesting. I doubt it's photogrammic around it now. John, it releases in 2 days. Wednesday morning. Let's see here. Let's pop in the C90. I love this King art. I didn't mean to... Okay, hopefully it spawns on the runway still. Haven't played Flight Sim in almost 30 years. I'm overdue. Only a couple more days to wait, Road Dogg. I'll keep my... Oh, okay. So, did I miss something? That wait. Clear to take off runway 11. Oh, I like the trees here. TAWS systems test. Okay. I mean, you can never go wrong with a Beechcraft King Air anyways, but yeah, the C90, this is another one in the Premium Deluxe Edition. Great plane, supports career mode. It's just so cool because there's a bunch of different biomes too. We've kind of talked about that, where you have different ambient noise from birds to, you know, bugs doing their noises and all that type of stuff. It really makes the world feel alive out there, and it's really cool. When we land again, I'll kind of showcase that, because I'm sure there's a cool biome with some nice ambient noises going on. No extra ones, CJs. We'll have to wait and see, Heisenberg. We will have to wait and see. So, who requested... Do you live here in Tonga? Or is it just a place you've, like, vacationed or something? Either way, it looks really cool. I just love it. The instrument panel in the C90 is awesome. I think it looks so good. It's probably one of my favorites from the Premium Deluxe. I mean, the PC24 is nice as well, don't get me wrong. Coronado just needs to fix that throttle bug. Anybody got a beta code? If you had a Flight Simulator... You know, I kind of miss saying that. Go to flightsimulator.com/insider registration. I said that so many times. Oh, man. Good times, good times. And then you had people just saying not true things. Like, oh yeah, everybody that got a beta code could send out 5 more to friends. It's like, that's not what happened at all. It's like, quit spreading misinformation out here. Oh, man. I mean, the Sim's just gotten so good after Sim Update 3. I mean, that's when you really started noticing differences, and then Sim Update 4 just continues to improve on that. Which, again, I still feel like December 8th is going to be the release for it. That way it'll put every platform on the same build, and go from that. But again, that's just me speculating. Again, I don't have insider knowledge. Asobo has not contacted me to say, hey, this is the release date. Good night, Cal. I'll see you tomorrow at the stream. Well, thanks for stopping on by. Enjoy your evening. And we will see you tomorrow. The A350 over Atlanta. Oh, the A350. Fine. We can definitely do that. So let me add... So after this, we're going to Philadelphia. After that, it'll be a night flight, or just darker flight. I can always showcase the night. Into Vancouver. A350 flight over Atlanta. If the stream just dies beforehand, you'll know why. Oh, man. Well, I hope at this point the A350's improved a little bit from what it was before. So, we'll see. And Rye Guy, you'll be able to see that in the marketplace. I'll showcase that here when we go back into the menu here. I'm just not really that big on any build, just because their performance and optimization isn't very good. Most of their stuff is always requiring, like, the most highest end things in order for it to run smooth like this, because of their fascination of adding random things that don't need to be in the sim, like printers that actually print, or toilets that actually flush. It's just like, I don't need any of this. But we'll see. I mean, I haven't flown it in months, so maybe there's been some better optimization going on with it. No rant. I've spoken my piece on it. If there's no commentary throughout my flight, you know why. But yeah, we'll just see how it's doing. If you missed the code jokes, we can definitely do something about it. Oh no. No, I mean, it was very nice saying go to Microsoft or flightsimulator.com/insider registration many times. But I think we can move on from the insider registration, you know? We can move to just flightsimulator.com. I support DLW's position on crossplay. DLW's position? Did I miss something out? Flight Sim on PS5 will be releasing at 8 a.m. whatever specific place you're living in. So wherever 8 a.m. is on December 3rd, that's when it unlocks for you. Gonna hold codes ransom until they introduce cross. Oh, gotcha. Hey Russell, one more day until PS5. I've missed playing it. Nice. Yeah, we're almost there. And this is PC Colin. We'll be on the PS5 version tomorrow for a special early stream of it. Gonna move up just a little bit here. $500.
400.
36 hours till it's goes live here. Nice. I wonder if FMJ is lurking. He always is. He's just mysterious.
200. 100.
PS5 compatibility updates? Regarding what? Oh! Peripherals? It's a long runway here. I put too many flaps in here. We start floating up when we get to the ground effect. It's alright. I always do this anyways, especially if it's especially in career mode. If it's a long runway and the parking is at the other end, I always float it down a little bit. That way I'm doing less taxiing. There we go. Let's go to my house. Oh, goodness. I don't want you in reverse. Go forward. I'm trying to get to my house here. That way I can showcase the ambient sounds here. There we go. Beautiful. What a lovely house I have here. Oh, wrong button. Sorry. Yeah, forgot about that too. It's all FMJ's fault. Holding my package. I'm 100 pounds poor, but I'm sure it will be worth it. Loving the stream, and is the Chinook in the deluxe edition? No, that's a premium deluxe edition. but you will be plenty occupied with the deluxe edition and all the aircraft that come with that, because there's a lot of great ones on top of the lovely standard edition there. But here, I'll let you just enjoy the audio here. I'm sure there's some cool ambient stuff going on here. Let's see. Let me get into the forest a bit more. Well, let's see if it's doing anything at night. I'm not hearing anything over here. It's very quiet. What in the world? Gotta be something going on around here somewhere. Let me just go somewhere away from the airport here. I hear like a little bit, but it's not as different as other places. We'll do it somewhere else. But either way, there's that location off over to Philadelphia. Well, here, no, before we do anything, let me go to the rainforest down here. I want you to hear it, because it sounds cool. And I'm not just making it up. Ah, so there was something weird. Very nice. That's great to hear, because I knew something went wrong, because I wasn't having issues flying it before, so... Very nice. Alright. Why are there no... Where'd all the ambient noise go? Alright, one more try here. Hang on. This is kind of confusing me now. Because I've shown this before, and it's just so nice. I don't know why it's so quiet everywhere. Maybe I'm just picking crap spots. There we go. Finally, goodness. I was like, why am I not hearing anything? Here, now I'll turn it up so you can hear it. There we go. That's what I was trying to showcase. I just think that's really cool. It all depends on the biome you're flying in and all that. You have different audio going on, which is just really nice. So, anyways, that's what I wanted to show. I just think they did a really good job with making these biomes feel a lot more alive instead of it just being nothing. You know, it's nice having that. All right. Over into Philadelphia we go. Oh, audio's freaking out. Let's see. But no, that makes me happy that Togs, because they initially said they didn't change anything and all that, so obviously something they did in the background kind of broke something. Because that'll make it much nicer. I want to fly this. That's what I'm looking for. Because this is another Aviator Edition aircraft. I'll just stick with live weather on that. Well, in cities you actually hear like sirens going on and stuff like that, but yeah, definitely not domestic disputes. Oh man. It just depends. I mean, some areas you do have birds chirping and stuff too, which is random. But there are birds for sure. Uh-oh. Well, I'm not flying this because it does not have an interior. Okay. Well, I tried, folks. I don't know why the C-40... It might be the livery breaking it? I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. We don't need the interior shot. I can just fly from exterior view so you can still hear it. Just bought the PS5 Pro today for my kid for Christmas. Oh, that's awesome, Jordan. They're gonna have a fantastic Christmas then. Right, guy? That is exactly where I'm at. I mean, it's just people... they fail to realize the expanse that the sim actually is. I mean, it's not like a... I always make this as an example. It's not like a GTA 5 Los Santos-sized world. There's so much to the... Oh, yep. So it was just the livery then. Republic Airways. I feel like they keep adding new liveries randomly, because is that a... That must be a real one. Republic Airways. That operates service for American, Delta, and United Airlines, using a fleet of Embraer 170 and 175 regional jets. Nice. Never saw that livery before. Must not be flying in our region. So yeah, there's just some random glitch on that livery there. American Airlines and an A319 from Chicago. Is there actually another runway over there? Oh, there is. We're going to go ahead and get in front of this Embraer here. But again, this is all real-life traffic in the sim. So that American Airlines 3159 from Chicago, you'd be able to look on the map and see them taxiing already. Because they're normally about 20, 30 seconds behind. It's very windy here, goodness. Because you can see how we're crabbing to the right. Oh, frame rate is not happy here, though, for some reason. I'm assuming it has to do with the plane, though. Oh, can I not actually walk back here? I thought I was just getting stuck because of the... It's annoying. Developers, if you're going to do all that, make it to where I can walk around in every part of the aircraft, please. Thank you. Unbelievable. It's just a little loud in here. But of course, Philadelphia is a photogrammic city. And Plymouth is next. Plymouth is next. And yes, yep, you're flying around, and so if there's a thunderstorm going on where you're flying, and, you know, where you live, it'll be thunderstorming in the sim. If it's clear skies, it matches the METAR data, and that's how it gets the live weather in here. You can stop bugging me to play 24 on my supercomputer. Nice. You know, Steve, I've always wondered, you know, as they should just have something that's just really rare to see. Like if you're just walking through a forest and then that just goes running across your screen or so. I would hate it, but then I would also appreciate it. It's like, you know what? That was cool. And welcome to Philadelphia. And very nice, John. No tornadoes will be showing up. We do have a DC-3 that's... Is it in career mode? I don't think it is. Maybe I don't remember anymore. I haven't flown the DC-3 in a while. And then, of course, this is the C-47 that's included in the Aviator Edition. Sim is not very happy around here right now. Unbelievable CJs. It did look kind of similar to that for sure, Brandon. Oh, don't worry, Jordans. We're gonna soon be able to spend a bunch of money on the bigger airliners like the A330, the Beluga, and all that. Hey, FMJ, hello, hello. Do I see the eyeballs when we go in here? Oh, the screen hasn't been tearing the whole time, has it? I hope not. Nobody said anything, so I'm sure it's fine, but I think now it won't be doing that if it was. Very nice. A little flyover of Philadelphia. How's it go? Oh. Okay. Alright. Oh, and here are the stadiums, I believe, over here. May as well check those out before we head out. Of the Eagles, the Phillies, and the Flyers. Are those Rams? Must have been that dirt bike circus thing, whatever it is. What's the mode you can change while walking to make the buildings look better and the trees? What's wrong with the buildings? Oh, I already had them. Okay, I didn't. I thought they were going down. Okay. Got a nice crosswind. Look at the windsock just going straight across the runway there. Left rudder, get that tail wheel down. Oh, I slammed the tail wheel down. There we go, I got control. Oh, JetBlue flight up in the sky. Anyways, there's Philadelphia. Can I add Athens? I can. Alright, let's head over to Plymouth here. If I remember from the last time, is somewhere down here, yep. I'll just spawn in the air here, make it daytime. Again, this is not a photogrammic city, so... because we've flown here before already. Oh, by the way... oh, here, I'll look... because, yeah, I'm not... oh, why am I on the ground? Do not... okay. Oh, we're not doing live weather, I know that. can alter the settings. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It's photogrammic imagery, so if you get up close to it, it'll still look a bit weird because it's 3D images over buildings and shadows and everything else goes into play with it. Because, I mean, even if you go into Google Maps, Apple Maps, whatever, and you zoom in close on that photogrammic imagery, you're going to notice, because it's not really made to be 100% perfect at ground level. It's made to give a much more enjoyable view of a city from altitudes like this, where it looks really nice. I mean, obviously this isn't photogrammic, this is just generic, but yeah, I mean, it's never going to be 100% what it looks like in real life. That's just never going to happen unless photogrammic imagery leaps in tech. But yes, that is correct. Not all planes are career supported. Oh, I mean, I meant to show that too. I need to show that in the next time we're in the menu, so you can see where you can see if a plane is career compatible or not, especially with third-party ones. And what are we talking about with zooming? Well, yeah, you hold the left bumper and then the left stick, and then you move around. If you don't have a mouse plugged in, that way you can zoom in or go into the instrument panels. You can also, oh, this plane doesn't really, oh, there we go. You can hold the left bumper and up and down on the D-pad to go through different preset positions and all that good stuff. And of course, zooming on the world map is what the triggers. Hang on, don't mind the helicopter going upside down. But yeah, you just use the triggers to zoom in and out. And then just hold left bumper to move around the cabin, check things out, or up and down on the D-pad like I was saying. Alright, now I'll focus on flying again here. Can you go to Palermo, Italy? Palermo. That's probably how you pronounce that. We can add it to the list, absolutely. Cool bridges though, one for the rail, one for cars and stuff. Nice. Turn off photogrammic imagery, you're not going to have photogrammic imagery, it'll be just generic buildings like this. Completely different things. And if you want to fly like you're flying an FSX, then I guess that's where you want to go with turning off photogrammic imagery. Which I will happily pass on. You're in Saltash now? Oh. Very nice. I thought this was all just the general area of Plymouth. Well, there we go. Very cool. Even if it isn't photogrammic. This is on PC. Alright, next we have a flight in Vancouver. I get this installed already, so I don't have to talk about this anymore. Oh, man. There you are. There it is. I saw some videos. They have no Bing Maps. They have app. That's all third-party stuff. Not gonna be able to use it on console. And I don't recommend using it even on PC because you're just gonna run into other issues that you wouldn't run into otherwise. I think Bing Maps does a good job. Some of it's outdated, yes, but the world and city updates are just improving that anyways, so I just don't see it being a very useful thing. Because as I always say, the more things you install that are third-party and outside the sim, you're just going to run into more issues. And that's another thing that I don't think a lot of people understand either. Especially on the forums. They install all this random stuff and then they get mad at Asobo. It's like, well, your minimum spec said this. It's like, well, that's without any add-ons. I don't know why people don't understand that. It's just like, okay, if you keep adding all these other things and, oh, I want different maps and, you know, it's just, you're going to run into issues. It's as simple as that. The more the sim's doing on top of everything it's already doing, I mean, it's just, I don't know what do you expect, honestly. That's why it's so weird seeing that complaint in the forum. It's like, well, your spec sheet didn't say it needs this. It's like, well, it's because it's for default sim, not adding a bunch of random crap. Goodness gracious, man. I'm just going to spawn up in the air here. We're not going to spawn up in the air here. We're just going to spawn at the airport and then do a little loop around. Because I don't feel like slewing all the way down from 37,000 feet. Let's just... I'll spawn on the runway. Who cares? Let's go. Let's get it going here. Was it C? Maybe it was a different... Rye. It wasn't just this airport, was it? You were wanting to see something else? What airport did you see? Because I didn't write down the... Oh, I'm almost to it, I think. YVR. Is this YVR? Oh, it is. Yeah. Okay, that's where you wanted to go to. Just wanted to make sure. Here's that awesome long loading time, as I remember. All right. Yep, Omar. What did it... Shredding. That's right. Shredding brought that up, which is great to see because it was very annoying. What are the default add-ons? In regards to... I'm not sure. What do we mean by that? still really low frames per second. Because like I said, I mean, just any builds, they make their stuff for those supercomputers out there. How big is this plane? I'm just trying to show the whole cabin area here. By the way, here's from the wing. Oh good, I can poke my head through the window there, that way we can see it all. I need some lights up in here, which I don't know where the light buttons are. Oh, no, that's sunshade. I don't need that. No. I don't know where the light switches are. Here, hang on. Let me make this daytime here, so I can see what's going on and put the lights on. Because I have no idea where they're at. Are they down here? Ah, yes, there they are. What are we complaining about? I don't care about auto throttle. I don't want auto throttle anyways. Leave me alone. Alright, now let's set it back to nighttime here, because I didn't want it just to be so dark in here we weren't going to be able to see anything on the stream. There we go. Alright, we'll just turn around, face Vancouver, and then come in for a landing. See how this thing's doing on load-in with that. Let's see here. How often do I use autopilot? I mean, I only use autopilot for the cruise phase, but landings, takeoffs, all that stuff, I'm always in control of the plane, no matter what I'm flying. From airliners to general aviation to private jets, all that. If buy the basic version of the game, can I later on buy the rest of the plane expansions? Yes. Absolutely. I can showcase that. I'm going to make it a little bit lighter out so it's not completely dark. There, I'll do it that way. Because there's just no fun for content when it's dark like that. And Yun edits, yep, absolutely. Bought the PS5 Pro last week and pre-ordered the Premium Deluxe. I think I'm ready. Nice, Larry. Very nice. I mean, it's just going to be first-party stuff like world and city updates. There probably won't be too many planes. But we will see tomorrow. But yeah, there's not going to be third-party stuff day one. We do know that. For sure. But yep, I love the walk-around feature. It's really nice. We're going to go ahead and cheat just a little bit here. We're gonna cheat just a little bit here. I don't feel like doing a go around here. There we go. That's better. How do we get unlimited fuel? If you go to Start, Settings. Is it under Assists? Yes, it is. So under Assistances and then Unlimited Fuel. Obviously, this is not going to be working in career mode, but free flight, world photographer, stuff like that, it'll be available for you. No, you're not able to share the plane together. They are working on a shared cockpit where you can work together, but that's still early days on that. It is not out on PS5, it's just the pre-download. Showcase the turbulence.
Speed, speed, speed. Speed, speed, speed. $500. $400. $300. $200. $100. $90. $80. $70. $60. $50. $40. $30. $20. $10. $5.
It still feels better than it did before, though. Like, I feel like they've still made some performance improvements, which is nice to see. Because at least we're not stuttering. Because, you know, obviously the performance improvements in the sim itself is helpful. So it's nice being able to just smoothly go into an airport and not have to deal with massive stuttering and all that. They've also made some changes to flying this with a controller, which is nice to see. It doesn't automatically go into reverse. Doing the quick indent stuff is nice. It doesn't just go to 100% power from reverse. So there's definitely been some nice improvements here, which is great to see. Still could use some more performance improvements, though, overall, but it's much better than I remember it being, which is nice. Very happy with that. But anyways, there we go. A night flight into Vancouver there. Hopefully you enjoyed that ride. Man, this is PC, John. Could you show a tornado? It's only in a specific mission. You're not going to see a tornado in free flight. Oh, I guess the... Hang on, I forgot. I thought the A350 was over at Atlanta here. Resource usage exceeds GPU memory capacity. Lower graphic settings for better performance. No. As a matter of fact, I will not. Oh, my chat disappeared. Hang on. Hold up. Why is it spawning with the gears down? Well, okay. Don't know why it's doing that, but fantastic. My YouTube stream is just gone. Really good. Come on, get my chat back open here. I'm gonna get rid of these clouds here. I don't need those storms at the moment. Oh. That's why. WASA module crashed. Interesting. Well, we don't need to see. We'll just, there we go. There's Atlanta. Here, I'm going to just switch out of it. You saw the A350. We'll just hop into something else here. Hop into something else. Let's just go into Got Friend's new plane. Now we can take a nice look at Atlanta here. I mean, it's on Xbox too, but you see what the performance is like on PC, especially on something, you know, I mean, we run it pretty... Oh, I think everything just crashed on us here. Oh, no, we're good. Okay, we're fine. Never mind. I was a little worried for a second. I'm like, See what happens when you get the A350? Everything just explodes. Where's Coca-Cola at? I know it's somewhere over here. Oh, it might be over there. Yeah, I think it's that building here, maybe? Either that one or this one. That might be the aquarium. I like this building here. Some Art Deco going on. It's probably my favorite one in the skyline of Atlanta here. That one's cool too. And Lucas, that is true. Yep, if you get Premium Deluxe, Deluxe, or the Aviator Edition, it'll unlock on December 3rd. AT&T. Excited for the stream tomorrow? Oh, no doubt about it. It's going to be fantastic. Very much looking forward to showcasing the PlayStation 5 early for you regarding Flight Simulator. It's going to be great. Hopefully you guys are excited as well. Alejandro, hello. It's my first time watching you in live. I discovered you a few days ago and I'm loving it. I'm willing to play it on PS5. Very nice, Alejandro. We're almost there. And again, tomorrow we're going to be diving into the PlayStation version early. Really looking forward to that. And Thordine FPV, afternoon to you. Hopefully you're having a great afternoon and a great Monday. Hopefully everybody of the plus 100 of you watching are having a great week as well. Thanks for stopping on by. Holy crap. This is where the Mercedes Stadium is now, right? The new one for the Falcons? So that just shows how old the imagery is. Because that's the one that they imploded. That's funny. I'm sure Atlanta's going to be one of those other ones that are included in a city update. By the way, who's this? I think it's just a random player in an A320 over here. Go see them take off. Is this the old Atlanta Braves stadium before they moved out to Truist Park? Let's dive in real quick. And Lucas, again, do not be worried about asking a question here. I don't care if I've answered it thousands of times. I'm more than happy to answer them again. Oh, goodness gracious. Why was that so twitchy there? So the only stick that is confirmed is the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS 4. I'm not getting any flight stick because I am perfectly fine with the gyroscope controls and the DualSense controller. It's how I fly all the time, or how I flew all the time in the beta of the PS5 sim there. They're not taking off yet, are they? They better not be. I want to watch them take off. Doing great, awaiting the early release. Only a couple more days left. Am I playing off Steam? No, I am on the Microsoft Store version of the sim. I just looked on Flight Tracker Live and it's on again. That yellow balloon, it's H-ball. Those are probably weather balloons. If it's at like a really high altitude or whatnot. But I mean, the whole peripheral market is such a huge moneymaker that there's no way it's only going to be the Thrustmaster HOTAS 4 for a while. We'll probably see some other companies start announcing PlayStation stuff. Because you know Sony's going to start, working with them too. Because it's a huge moneymaker. And Jorl? Yes, 50 is plenty for sure. There's people on chat that are at around 30 and have a great time with it, so I think you'll be A-okay. Are they taking off? Oh no, they're there. I see them. They're taxiing. Oh, check out the museum down there. That's cool. Got a 747 Delta. And a Mad Dog. Oh, look at the old Delta Airlines. Oh, that's cool. This is a handcrafted airport here. An old Delta Airlines hangar and signage. That's cool. So now you're seeing a nice mix of AI traffic doing their thing, and then a multiplayer player in the mix of it all as well. Here, let's go ahead and just do a little bit of this really quick. When I get in the showcase camera and watch all this. I don't want to be that person that's like buzzing all over the place. Alright. And now we can kind of just see how everything's reacting here, too. Oh, Delta Airlines doing a donut over here in the grass. Of course. But if we get up close, you can see how even multiplayer models are really great looking, too. And like I was saying earlier in the stream, this is all streamed in. I don't have anything installed, so just going through the internet and piping in from the servers. I'm going to assume it's going to be pretty... Where are they? Did they just land? They better be taken off. Because I don't think their name was... Oh, by the way, there's downtown Atlanta over there. I'm pretty sure it's going to be nice and packed in here. There's so much interest on the PlayStation side that I don't think crossplay is going to be necessary right off the bat. Hopefully it's something that happens down the road, but I'm sure it'll be good. Pretty nice here in Atlanta, though. I like it. You better be taken off. I mean, that's always a fun thing to do, too, is just kind of hang out at an airport, especially if it's a busy one with a lot of real players and all that. Let's see how the AI is doing over here. Are they actually going to a... Oh, they land... All that for nothing. Goodness. I didn't realize they landed. Whatever. I was hoping to watch them take off. But anyways, there's Atlanta there. And then Athens in Greece. Releases in a couple days for Premium Deluxe, Deluxe, and Aviator editions. I don't believe Greece is photogrammic. No. So we'll just kind of check out the handcrafted POI here. Let's go on the Titan. Oh, shoot. Hang on, no, before we do anything else. No, not desktop. So the way to tell if a plane is career supported is... We'll just click on this, because I know... Maybe it is? I don't think it is, though. Oh, yep, it is. So in the store page, you'll scroll down, and then you'll see down here on the right, it'll show what modes it's usable in. So if it's career, it'll be green. And let me pick one that isn't. Like this one from Cowan Simulations. It'll have a red mark. So that's how you can tell what modes an aircraft is available for, especially in the third-party market in the marketplace. No, we'll be doing a mix of everything tomorrow. It'll be career, it'll be free flight, it'll be all that type of stuff. So we'll just be kind of diving in through a bunch of different things there. For sure. Hey Barry, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Which, by the way, since there's 102 of you in here, just in case you weren't here in the beginning, tomorrow morning there will be a surprise video going over something brand new to the sim, and then about an hour or two later, we will be doing our first live stream in the, what I'm assuming is probably close to the release. There might be a day one update, I don't know. Either way, we're going to be diving into the PlayStation version of the sim tomorrow, courtesy of the folks at Xbox for letting me showcase it early. So that'll be going on tomorrow as well. A lot of exciting things to watch. Oh, there it is. But yep, if you turn off photogrammic imagery, this is what the world looks like. Everywhere. Which is why I highly recommend not turning it off. Give you a little bit more power. I know, I'm not going to put the gears down. Thank you. Yes, Barry, tomorrow. When is the release time? It releases at 8 a.m. December 3rd on Wednesday. We will be diving into it early. And tomorrow it'll be around probably 9 in the morning. So 11 Eastern, and then what, 5 in the afternoon in England, and then from there. Daniel, I would recommend just trying it with the controller first, especially with the gyroscope controls, and go from that. I mean, if it's not something you're interested in, then you can go to that flight stick later. But I feel like most people are going to enjoy flying with the gyroscope motion controls that are with the DualSense controller right off the bat. And then down the road, we should have a lot more options out there to upgrade to. Can you look at Lima Foxtrot Romeo Sierra? Absolutely, Wes. Because we're not staying here too much. It's not photogrammic, so. Got to see that, though, which was pretty cool. But yeah, we're out of here. We'll head there right now. Let's see. We are heading to... where is it? Why did I always... What is happening? We flew over Madagascar the other stream. I mean, I mean, I can always go there again, I guess, but there's not much to look at, honestly. LFRS, there we go. In France. I'm gonna stick with my Titan, because I want to fly it some more. Is it photogrammic? It is! Oh, yes. I always love when the recommendations are photogrammic. That makes me happy. Spawn on the runway. We'll keep live weather going on. We'll see how that goes. Can always turn it back off. Do I have any ID? What? Oh, you're talking about... Yeah, it'll be around that time. I was like, I don't know what we're talking about here. I'm not giving you my passport.
CTWN 32 Papa Tango Alpha 1 Tree 8. QNH 1006 departure.
I think Sim Update 4 will release around December 8th.
Runway 21.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21.
Yeah, absolutely, Alejandro. Yeah, here, hang on. Let me clarify really quick. So, we'll start it. Do it? Yeah, we'll do 9 a.m. because then I'll give it a little time for you guys to enjoy the other video that's coming out a couple hours beforehand. So 9 a.m. MST to BST. So yeah, that's going to be 4 p.m. British Standard Time when I'm going on live tomorrow. Madrid time. That'll be 9 a.m. Madrid time? No. What? What are you changing that for? Not the other way around. Either way, hopefully the British time can help. It's in that same time frame. Perfect. So basically, if you're in Europe, it'll be in your afternoon. And all that good stuff. But it'll be a long stream, so you'll catch me no matter when. Because we'll be going for quite a bit. Tomorrow the 2nd? Yes, we will be diving into the sim a day early. Tomorrow morning. Why does this have, like, no lights on it? What is going on? There we go. Tea time. And fly over the Nazca lines in Peru. Alright, I like it. Sounds great. Nazca lines. Peru. I'm just tuning in now for tomorrow's stream. Oh, see? That's some dedication right there. Love it. Get up close to the windshield here so you can see the water start to pop in. AGP Malaga? We can make that our final one today, I think. Perfect. It is on the list. And into the rain we go. I'll turn off the rain here in a little bit. But this is I believe this is live weather, right? Yes, it is. So if you were here right now, you would know it's raining without even looking out your window. But alright, here, I'll clear it up so you can actually see it. It's a cool track with a random angle there. Oh, Sim's exploding. There's a stadium over here. If you're going to be training on the 737 soon in IRL, how good is the setup in the cockpit for switching everything on? What I'm asking is, should a mouse help with clicking the buttons in the cockpit? I mean, you can use a mouse if you want to, but it's not necessary, but it's certainly helpful if you so choose. But a very nice place here. Very nice indeed. Oh, I'm sure it'll eventually get it, Alan. Alright, let's go land this thing here. We will save those requests for tomorrow, because I got our last one we're going to do today, and then we will have our PS5 Flight Sim stream extravaganza going on tomorrow. We'll do viewer requests, we'll go into career mode, dive into that, and all that good stuff, so... There was either a lot of stuff destroyed here, or... I'm assuming destroyed. Almost looks like it used to be part of a bigger factory or something. We're all green on our gears. Come on. Get down there. Floating for days. There we go. But another plane that is in the deluxe edition and supports career mode. Really love flying that one. Always nice. Alright, so that's that and that. Now we need to figure out where that's at. Oh, I know, Stomach, you're starting to rumble out here. You're gonna have to last longer tomorrow. No, I'll actually eat some food tomorrow. Is this... What am I looking at? Where is it specifically? Well, I guess we'll just kind of figure out where we're at and fly in the general area and hope we run into it. Yes. And then it's somewhere... Where's Nazca? Is it here? There's a handcrafted airport around here, though. That's cool. Is this in my general area I want to be at? I don't think so, but I kind of want to take off here anyways and just fly around the area. Because it looks not... What is this? There's nothing even... Okay, I need to figure... I don't know what this... There's a runway here? I'm assuming it's more of a heliport? We'll get into the Robinson here. I haven't really flown that at all recently. Because I don't know what I'm looking at here, but apparently there's something. To me, it looks like it's on a sand dune. Oh, I know. Don't freak out. Calm down. Calm down. There's a water tower. Oh, is this that place, like that oasis thing? That's probably why that's there. Calm down. No. But no, it looks really cool around here. I like it. The Robinson's a really nice looking helicopter. No. So I don't like flying this thing. It always complains too much. Let me guess, pizza? No, I need to have some breakfast still. It's only 1:32 in the afternoon, but that's okay. Anytime's breakfast time. Nope. It is full on live and everything else, or all players. I have not changed anything regarding that. Yeah, this thing always complains about everything. Does have a good rotor slap, though. Oh, look at that. That looks awesome. Nope, very cool place to fly around, for sure. Daniel, is it about the... I answered it already. About the mouse. You can use a mouse if you so choose, yes. That is... It's there. It is there. Well, very nice. Very nice indeed. And last but not least, Malaga. Which... I don't know, it sounds South American. Nope, it's Spain. Photogrammic. I like it. Very nice. And you know what? Let's fly the shoebox. That's part of this Aviator edition. You're welcome, DH man. No problem at all. Playing this game can't come fast enough. Only a couple more days to go. I need this to be in career mode. This thing's just so funny. But the A350 will not be on PlayStation 5 at launch, and the A220, I don't even think there's one in the marketplace, honestly. But no, that's not going to be in the default sim. But yeah, these are the ones from the Aviator Edition. I'm really hoping get some more updates. And career support. That would be nice. Because I don't really remember having any issues with this plane. I thought it was a really fun one to fly. Just looks so funny. I don't know why all the Aviator Edition planes default to just the white livery, but that's my fault. I should have changed it. There's another queue. Oh, what is it? I'm currently training for being a pilot, so really need something that is good. I don't know what the... since only one joystick is going to work, should people buy the yoke and reset or just... I already answered that too. What? Oh. Again... As I said when you first asked the question, I recommend just flying with the DualSense controller and the gyroscope to see how it's doing and see if you like it. If not, you can always upgrade to something else and go from that. If that's the question, unless there's another question. Very nice, Russell, very nice. Joe, why? I had... There's no... I've already, I'm answering questions that I just literally answered. No, there's no A350 or A220 on the PS5 version. No. After just answering that, 2 minutes ago. Please. Amazon's here. Did I order something? I don't even know. I'm glad everybody else is bringing my packages except UPS. Thanks, Amazon. You're always my 100% on time, never missing delivery supplier. I should have just ordered the stuff off of Amazon instead of the website. Probably would have already had everything at this point. How about beta code since we're repeating everything? Just head over to flightsimulator.com/insider registration to sign up. Yeah. But again, there is no A350 or A220 in the default sim, and if you're trying to fly with a flight stick, just try it out with a DualSense controller first and then see if you like it. If not, you can always get the Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS 4, and if you're interested, I forgot what the other question was, so we're out of luck. Alright, I'm having a tough time flying this thing, right? I don't know why it's acting so weird. I'm trying to trim it out, but then I don't really have it. There we go. I think we're reaching a good point. I think it just has a really slow stall speed, so it's something we have to keep in mind here. But welcome to... Where are we again? Malaga. That's right. Welcome to Malaga. Looks very nice. A nice coastal town with a lot of red. A lot of brick, I'm assuming. Got a flight landing at the airport here, an A320 from Echo Golf Alpha Alpha, which, if I'm not mistaken, I believe is somewhere in England, if I'd have to guess. You did great, all the answers. I appreciate it. But see, this is why I love flying over Photogrammic City. It's so nice. Absolutely. Just brings the flying to a whole nother level instead of... Because look, here, I always like showing this. Here's what it looks like in real life. If we turn photogrammic imagery off, just look how sad it looks. Absolute blah. So that's why I always recommend not turning off photogrammic imagery. Because you're basically just flying an FSX at that point with better terrain. Look at that. You can actually see all the details on the building. All the other things going on. This looks so nice. I wouldn't be too worried about a KP, especially with the other additions. It's just... For the Premium Deluxe add-ons and planes and all that stuff, it's going to be like a really small download. So I wouldn't be too worried about it. If that's what you mean, which I think it is. Jarrell? You gotta just... There's a Toys R Us? Oh my god. I know where we're heading after this. Oh shoot. Okay, hang on. I got distracted by Toys R Us here. This thing is very weird. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why it flies so weird. But Jarrell? I'm assuming you're just messing with me at this point? And that's what I'm gonna leave it as. But yeah, the thing is weird. For sure. Because it's just like holding the button or just pulling back a little bit makes it look like I just yanked the stick back. I don't know what was going on there, but at least we saw Toys R Us. That was sweet. You are welcome, KP. Anyways, little shoebox. Got a Sky Courier over here. Little expedited taxi. We'll squeeze in between the Sky Courier and the Embraer here. Oh, why is it going so... Why are we going so fast? What is happening? Calm down, shoebox. Goodness. Alright, we'll just squeeze in between here. Oh, check this Embraer out. Nice. It's a 300 too. Which, by the way, speaking of, what is it? I always forget. Crap. What do they always call the... Because the ATR was one too. Expert Series, I think. Why do I have one engine out? What is happening here? Shoebox, I don't know what you're doing, but you need to just shut down. But either way, we are going to be getting this probably in the earlier. Maybe it's a December surprise. Who knows? But hang on, let me pop it on the screen here. This is gonna be part of the Expert Series, which is much more high fidelity aircraft, more closer to, you know, all the realistic things you need to do with the plane. But really looking forward to this. Hang on, need to go through 5 million. There we go. That is arriving next year at some point, or it could be the December surprise. I mean, I'd be fine with that as well. But that's the Praetor 600, which is going to be an awesome addition. I hope you support career mode, Asobo. Thank you. But yeah, that was announced a little bit ago, so hopefully we're not too far away from it. But very much looking forward to flying that thing. It looks awesome just from the early promo shots they had a few months ago. All right, everybody. Let me catch up with chat here. And Alejandro, you are welcome. Is there a list of cities and airports that have photogrammetry added? There's not a list per se, Brody, because that's always changing. Because there's these things called... Here, I'll show it to you really quick. Freeware. Somebody said there's a freeware button now, but is it all the way at the bottom? Ah, there it is. Can I get a different... Oh, it's fine. Oh, is it under World and then freeware? I'm not seeing a freeware. Oh, there's the... No, there's the World update. Okay, it's still there. So anyways, these are world and city updates that always come out, and what typically happens is if there's photogrammic imagery already there, it gets updated. Satellite imagery is also updated. If there's nothing there, you then get the photogrammic imagery, sometimes some handcrafted airports as well. And these world and city updates are always free. So you'll have probably this selection here, since that's what's sitting on the PC version as well, that you'll be able to get all these for free. So United States, I think 3, Northeastern United States, Germany, World Update Japan, and Brazil. And these will always be free. So the world is always getting better, and you're not paying extra for it, which is always a nice bonus. So that's how that works right there, regarding that. Let's see here. Oh my goodness, Jorel with, I don't know what that is, KES. I don't know what that is, but thank you so much for that. Even though you were asking the same question 3 times, but I very much appreciate it. Thanks for that. And... Alright, I think I caught up with everybody else. So again, tomorrow, we will be diving into the PlayStation 5 version of the sim early. Really looking forward to that. It's going to be a blast. And there's also going to be another video that comes out before the stream starts that I think you guys will enjoy in Flight Sim as well. So hopefully you guys are looking forward to it, and hope to see you there. So thank you to Whiskey for $4.99, Ash for £1.99, Binky for 10 gifted memberships, Adam for 5 gifted memberships, and Jarell for the 100 KES. I very much appreciate it, and appreciate everybody else for stopping by, chatting, or if you didn't chat and you were just watching, I hope you enjoyed it as well. And GSR, morning coffee with video drop, second coffee with lunch stream. Until tomorrow, excited. Nice. Very nice. But cool. I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.